Good afternoon, everyone. This is the Abundance Oracle speaking, and I have a very short video for you, something that I'd like to share with you actually. A couple more tips, there's 3 tips more from my crazy Nana, and what I found is a picture of her in 1926 when she was working just right before, obviously a few years before, the Great Depression started. And she's the one here on the left. Do you see the resemblance? Okay, here we go. Number 1, I gotta put my glasses on as usual. Number 1, she used to make a deal each summer with the lady across the street at the summer house that had a couple of boys that loved to fish. In the bay, bass were the prized fish, and the more abundant and frequently caught fish were bluefish. Bass was a mild flavor and everyone loved it. Bluefish was a fishy taste. So Nana would make the deal with the other mom. If the other mom would give away the fish that her son would catch, Nana would clean them, take off all the scales, fillet them, and cook the fish. If she got to keep 1 or 2 of them, she would do it all for Mary across the street. The mom across the street loved the idea because her kids used to be great fishermen, and she would always have a lot of fish. So by the middle of the season, she was more than ready to swap off not having to do all that work herself to Nana and get fish in a pan ready to go just into the oven. To get the grandkids, which is us, to eat the fish, she used a recipe to get the fishy taste out of the bluefish. It was a big squirt on top of Hellmann's mayonnaise, and she would spread it out before she put tomatoes or any other flavoring on, and she swore by that. And you know, we were younger, but we didn't know the difference, and it actually tasted very good. So keep that in mind if you ever need to disguise a fishy taste. Okay, number 2, Nana always said that the clothes dryer used up the most electricity out of all the appliances in your house. So a rope in the backyard, which went from tree to tree, for hanging wet clothes, even in the winter, and sheets. It made sheets and clothes crisp and feel like new again, and they smelled really good with no need for chemical-laden dryer sheets that we use nowadays. Both my sister and I have clotheslines now. Isn't that so funny how things get passed down to the generations? And they work great. I do cheat a lot of times though and use the dryer. Okay, this is not something I advise, but this is what Nana did because they didn't have money during the Depression. And this is before we were around, but this is what she did with my mom and her girls. So in the beginning of the summer, Nana took her wedding ring to the pawn shop so she could afford gas and groceries for the summer. Then she took on little cleaning jobs, which she also did as we got older, the grandkids. So this also includes me. As we got little cleaning jobs for homes when it was changeover Saturday for people that rented their home out and then new renters were coming in. So we used to go in and clean. She would do the horrible work of kitchen and bathrooms, and me and my cousins did the vacuuming and dusting. And with all of us helping, we could do 2 to 3 homes, depending upon how silly we were and how much horsing around we were doing on those Saturdays. I found out later, after Nana retired, to make extra money for Christmas, she would help at the hotel down from our full-time residence to make extra money so that the grandkids could have good Christmas presents. She was a very fun but proper on occasion Connecticut woman, and she would never want anyone to know that she did all the cleaning to help her 3 girls buy nicer presents for their kids, which was us when we were little. An amazing grandma she was. I learned so much about people with loving hearts that they're willing to put their pride aside for their family. I didn't learn of this until my sister told me this long time, years after she passed away. So if Crazy Nana can do it, you can do it too. There's a lot of side hustles, and we'll keep going through the side hustles a little later on. And you might want to have a goal of practicing some side hustles and trying them out, see what you like and see what you don't like this year. And start thinking about your goals this year, because we're going to do mind maps in 2 editions, because it's so long to describe how you do a mind map that we're going to need 2. Anyhow, enough for today. I just wanted to share that picture and those couple other thoughts that came to mind after I did the money saving tips from her. Please like and comment if you have any good ideas that you would like me to share or like me to discuss. We'll work on it together. Okay, thanks for coming, and I hope you come back tomorrow for some more chit chat. Thanks, bye.